So we got the 6 things. It was, we have to message people. We start out messaging. It's easy. We post daily. We follow up with people. We're growing our network because we're adding new people. We're interacting with all these people, right? Not like every single person every single day, but like you interact with them. You know what I mean? Your newsfeed changes, your people change, but you interact with people. If there's a couple people out there that you feel really special about, you make them your like see first people on Facebook, or you make them on Instagram. You make it so it tells you when they post, and then you react to them immediately and you interact with them. And even if you don't do it immediately, it pops up in your notification. So like at the end of the day or the beginning of the day, you can like scroll through there and click each of those things. You know what I mean? And then you'll be able to go through and like interact with the people that you know you need to interact with. And that's the same as like making a list and writing down their handles and stuff. It just gets, you can just do it a bunch of ways.
Hey, Lacey, can you go over things about for Haley, like as far as like ads and stuff, and then expanding her network?
Oh, adding people.
Oh, yeah, because I don't have very many people, and everyone that I'm adding, like, they're not adding or they're not replying, and that's kind of where I'm stuck at.
Okay, cool. So when you're, like, don't get caught up on whether or not people are responding, because the reality is that even if they don't respond to you when you message them, they are nosy. They gonna go watch your stuff. So like if you're posting on your profile and you're posting on your story, like they're gonna see it because they're gonna be nosy. So like even if they're like a little bit like and they don't message you back right away, like it's fine. It's not a big deal. And then okay, so expanding on adding. On Facebook, you like however many friends you have on Facebook. Let's say you have 100 friends, right? You can go to each of their profiles, look at their profile picture, maybe even their last 2 or 3 profile pictures. Not only are you going to make sure that you like have liked their current profile picture, but you can look and see the other people that liked it.
Okay.
So you can look and see the other people that like their profile picture, and you'll look in there and you'll see who you are and are not friends with that like their picture, right? And so if there's people on there that liked her picture and you, her profile picture, and she's your friend and you have 30 friends in common with them, or if 2 friends or 5, whatever it is, like you have people in common with them, if their profile picture and they're like doesn't look like somebody that you don't want to talk to, like add them. And then later, if you find out you don't want to talk to them, unadd them. It's a delete button. There's a block button too. Like there's options, but like right now we're just gonna add people. And so you'll add like people that like their profile picture too. If you scroll like to their other profile pictures, you can look there. If you go to their profile, you'll see like their past posts and stuff. And so if they post a picture of their dog and you love their dog and their picture has 50 likes, that's like probably at least 5 to 10 people that you can go add right there.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And so that's just one way, is with the profile pictures. Okay. Another way is with the other posts on their page, right? Another way is on your profile, on your newsfeed when those like ads pop up and it's like sponsored ads, and then at the top it says like so-and-so and 14 other friends liked this post. You know what I'm talking about? And you're like, oh, did they? Like, did they? But they did. And so you can look at other people that liked that picture and see, or like that ad, click and see who liked it or loved it or whatever, and see if you have friends with them. You might randomly have mutual friends with those people because that is on your feed, so it's on other people's feed too, and then you'll be able to see who Facebook thinks you have stuff in common with too. So when you add them, it's not a big deal. Again, on posts like that, you can look in the comments, and if someone makes like the exact same comment that you would make, you can like respond to them or like laugh at them or like react to their comment or like comment back to them or whatever, And then normally just doing that once they, like, if you comment back to them and then they like your comment, go add them. It don't matter if you have no mutual friends. Most of them will add you back because they're like, she gets me. She can be my friend. She can know what my dog does. She can see what I eat for dinner. That's fine. That's fine. She gets me. And they'll just add you because you get them. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. And so then the other, like after that, it's groups. On Facebook, there's groups. And so you can look like in your specific town in Colorado, you can look for dog mom groups. You can look for vaping groups. You could look for anything that's kind of an interest to you at all, right? You can look for those type of groups that are in Colorado, that are in your town, that are right near you, and search those groups on Facebook and find those groups. Get in those groups. Like, don't go add yourself to 100 groups. Like, it's not like that. But you can go add yourself to two dog mom groups. Go add yourself to a vaping group. Go add yourself to a keto vegan group. Different little things that you know what I mean? Like, one of the things I tried keto vegan groups because keto, and I think vegan is cool, even though I like chicken. It's hard life. But like, oops. But there's stuff like that you can just find those groups. And then once you're in those groups, post in there. Not about it works, but like post in there, like ask people, what kind of dog food do you use? Where's your favorite park? Which vets are the good vets to use? Do you use pet insurance? What's your favorite place to order vape juice? Do you like these mods? What kind of charger do you have? Like, just like, you know what I mean? Like, depending on the group, like random stuff. Go in the group, ask questions. When people post in the group, you can check it. You can even unfollow the group so that you don't get notifications for it, like anything. And then go in the group and look for people that post stuff that you can interact with. If they ask a question you know the answer to, or you have an opinion on, anything like that, you can meet people that way. And then also, it's the same thing. If someone comments something that you would say, comment back at them, like love their comment back at them, say exactly, and then after they like your comment, go at them. Mm-hmm. And you might not do that the first time, but you might realize pretty quickly that there's like 5 people in that group in the first 2 days that you want to like say the exact same thing as all the time. So like, sure enough, like if you've already said the exact same thing as them almost like 3 times in your head, like add them, they're your new friend, like get over it. It's going to be awesome. And so just different things like that for Facebook. On Instagram, it's going to be about following like people that you're following. You can go to their profile or their like Instagram and see their pictures that you like, that other people also liked, and then follow those people. You can go look up hashtags that relate to your life, or if you use Instagram, you use hashtags, go click some of the hashtags that you use and go see other people that do that. And then you might not even follow like the people who posted the picture that you found after you clicked the hashtag. Like, you might not follow that person, but when you look at one of their pictures and you looked at the people that liked those pictures, or you look at the people that comment on those pictures, you might be able to find 50 people to follow like really, really quickly. And on Instagram, it's going to give you a limit to the number of people that you can follow really quickly. And then it's going to say like, no, come back later. You're starting to sound like a computer. And you're going to be like, I'm not a computer. I'll come back later. It's fine. And so you just keep doing that. Instagram doesn't have groups, but they do like the hashtags. And basically it's like, this is going to sound ridiculous, but it's like an Alice in Wonderland, like rabbit hole. Like, you just go down the rabbit hole and just start talking and finding people.
Hey y'all, I'm going to have to hop off. Olivia is freaking out. So, if y'all are still on, I'll hop back on.
Okay. I'm sorry she's freaking out. We heard you.
I think she's tired, so I'm gonna get her to go to sleep. But I will talk to y'all later.
Okay.
Sorry, I have to leave so early.
It's okay.
So,
I hope she feels better.
thank you. Bye, y'all.
Bye. She probably is tired. She had a hard night.
Poor girl.
Right? So on Instagram, it's just kind of a rabbit hole kind of thing. There is an app that you can get for Instagram called Captivate. And the upgrade for Captivate is like $4. I think the really big update is like a whole $9 or something. And basically what that does is instead of you having to go to Instagram and go to a hashtag or go to a profile and find someone and follow them and then go through it, like instead of you having to like go through each individual person or like go through and like do that and like click it and then Instagram tell you no, you can't follow any more people, and then you wait and then you go back and you follow more people, right? Well, this app will let you can either like go down the rabbit hole just exactly the same as you would on Instagram, pick all the people you want to follow, and then it'll let you put it in a queue so that you can do it like 40 at a time as you have time. So you could spend like 5 to 10 minutes like going down the rabbit hole for hard, and then just pick like, 100, 1,000 people randomly just to follow in this app. Like, and you can do that in like 5 to 10 minutes, you know what I mean? And then the app will let you do it in like small batches throughout the day. Or, and so that's like you being able to control your time. Instead of you having to take 10 minutes out of each hour, you can take 20 minutes one time and then 2 seconds in each hour.
Mm-hmm.
And then the other way they do it is they'll let you put it in a queue as well. And if you pay for the big upgrade, it will follow and unfollow people in the background existence of your phone. So it'll just do it for you, like one person, like every 9 seconds or something all day long. And then you don't have to do anything. And Instagram is like, wow, they're delaying. That must be a person. Like, it's just very cool. Because it will do most of the stuff for you. And so that app is basically just about being able to like manipulate and control your time versus like being able to sit down and do like one thing for a longer amount of time and then little like tiny bits throughout the day instead of having to sit down for like 5 minutes, an hour and go through the rabbit hole. I was like, so just time. Is that helpful? Is that kind of what you're talking about, like figuring out how to grow your network like that?
Yeah.
Do you have an Instagram?
Yeah.
Okay, so the like host to posting that you've been doing on Facebook, you can also try to do that on Instagram if that's where some of your network is. And people might not be willing to make a post on their Instagram like wall profile for you, but if you get one of the cool like story photos that we have, like, and they're like it's in like the Dream Team how-to group, like in the comments and stuff of one of those posts, like if you get like one of those like really good story pictures, you can say, hey, will you put this on your story for me? And then it can have a poll, or it can just say like swipe up and message or whatever, and then they'll tell you, hey, this handle messaged me, message them. So it's a little more complicated than you being able to just, or you have to like check, you know what I mean? Like it's a little more complicated than you being able to just get tagged in the comments of the post and then you can see all the comments under the post. It's a little more complicated, but a lot of people are host to posting just like that on Instagram. And it might make it a little easy once you pick the picture to put your handle on the picture.
There's something else that I listened to on a host to post Zoom one night, that in the host to post message, when you ask them to post on their wall, it also asked for them to tag 5 people that may be interested in a product like that. So those people are picking 5 of their friends. And actually, I got a lot of reviews for that. So they're picking 5 people that may be interested.
Yeah. That's really good for Facebook, or if people will post on their walls and stuff like that. That's great, because they just like go ahead and tag a bunch of people, and then a lot of those people want information, but because they immediately tagged people underneath it, Facebook is like, oh no, we need to hurry and show this to everyone. And so Facebook like freaks out for you a little bit. So that's always nice. And then, yeah, with the host to post, you're adding all those people. Even on Instagram, you're following all those new people. So that still helps grow your network. And then those are the people that you're going to be messaging. And you can, the messaging, yeah, you'll be messaging them to get them to host a post for you. But also, eventually, you'll be messaging these people like on a daily basis. You can look and see whose birthday it is on Facebook and then message those people and tell them happy birthday. Like, that might not seem like a big business building move, but it makes you a good friend. And that is a huge part of what this is. So little things like that change the game. And then also, like, if you met, this is just random, but like little things like you message someone happy birthday. They open your message. They're like, oh my gosh, thank you so much. And they look at their phone and they're like, oh my God, this chick has messaged me 47 times about this hair vitamin. And I did not even message her back. She just told me happy birthday. I'm the worst. Like, and then they'll message you back at thank you and stuff. But then also they're like watching your profile again. And they're like really interested because they're like, she followed up with me all those times and I just didn't even open my messages and I don't even know why. And like, it was because they were like driving that one time, or like they had a kid go crazy for like 4 seconds and they were like, I'm just not, you know what I mean? And their notification was gone and they didn't pay attention. Like, they weren't, just all these crazy things happen. And so messaging them like happy birthday, that's like really helpful. And I know, it's just nice. And then some of the other messages that we send to people, it's kind of like interacting, but it's like icebreaker messages and like middle follow-up messages. So like, you're more than welcome to just message people sometimes and tell them to have a good day. Did nobody else tell them to have a good day? They are excited. They're like, thank you. I want to have a good day. And they need that. And like, they really did. And so like, it really like, I don't know, little things like that. And then now on your Facebook Messenger, when you're adding people and stuff on your Facebook Messenger, whenever you add someone new on Facebook, a new little message bubble pops up and it wants you to like message them and stuff, right? So when that happens, you can use that like little thing that lets you know like, oh, I haven't messaged this person yet, right? They're my new friend. I haven't messaged them yet. So then you can message them like, hey, I hope you have a good day. Or you can look at their profile for a second and be like, we have the same good looking dog. Like, I'm so happy to meet you. I hope you have the best day. Just like little things. And then of the messaging. So like some of the messages are like that goes with some of the interacting. So it's not like this really, you're not messaging people and being like, buy this, join my team, buy this, join my team, buy this, join my team. Like, that's not where it's at. Like, you're being really good about it. And some people that message you, like, they'll talk to you about coffee and then they'll stop responding. And then in 2 weeks, you'll message them about coffee and they won't respond. But then in another 2 weeks, you message them and you're like, hey, this crazy thing happened. Could you use an extra $500 a month? And they message you back and they're like, yes, what are you talking about? And then you're like, oh, okay, we'll just like get paid to use this hair vitamin. And then they're like, yeah, okay, let's do it. And so that things just change, you know what I mean? And then maybe they say no, but you're like, cool, will you put this post on your wall? And they're like, yes. And then like 20 people comment on it and then they change their mind anyway. Because they're like, oh, I could get paid for that. Like, you get paid for that? Yeah, let's do that. That sounds good. And so like just the little things like that. I hope that helped. The little thing like popped up and says like, hey, you have 9 minutes left till I kick you off again. So that's cool. So let's just really quickly, I hope I answered that question about networking and stuff. I hope that was helpful. Okay. And this is recorded, so it'll be on the YouTube if you need to go back and be like, what the hell did she just say to me? Like, what did she vomit all over me? And then you know what I mean? Like, it's fine. And so like, just the last things, like basically like making money, like how are we making money? What is going on? I want the money. So when we sign up people, like when we're signing up our customers to get our shopping spree or after that, we're going to be getting a commission off of the products that that customer orders. So you're getting a commission like that. And then the next way is by enrolling distributors. Now, when you enroll a distributor and you help someone like join your team to make money with you, you do not get anything just because they decided to join. Like you get nothing. But because you are about to help this person figure out what they're doing and help them message people and help them figure out how to talk to them. And like, just like you're going to be sending your enroller screenshots of your conversation so they can help you have conversations while you're learning, this new person is going to be doing that same thing to you. That might mean you're taking the screenshots that they send you and you're sending them to your enroller and you're like, okay, but what's next? And then it just like, you know what I mean? Like that could be it. But you're going to be helping them. We're all going to be helping them. And so when you actually help them start making money and they get their first 4 customers in their first 30 days, they get a $100 shopping spree and you get a $100 bonus. So like cash money, right? And the bonuses are paid out weekly. So you know that if you need $200, yeah, so you know if you in 2 weeks you need $200, then you know this week you need to sign up 2 distributors and help them get their shopping sprees. And so like that's it. Like that's straight up, that's it. So you can like, you know exactly what you need to do. And so like that, and that's it. You're also going to be making commission off of the customers that your team gets. Your team's going to be getting customers. Your team's going to be enrolling new team members too. And because you're helping them and because you're all helping, then you still get a commission off of that. Now, just because you get, $10 because Betty Lou did that does not mean that Betty Lou could have gotten $20 and now she's getting $10. No, if Betty Lou is supposed to get $20, she's getting $20. You're just also going to get $10. I was like, so that's awesome. That's part of the reason it's really fun to like team up with your besties or team up with your spouses or team up with your family and stuff like that, because you all get to work together and truly all of your wins benefit each other. It's like in corporate America, there's like 15 people fighting for the same promotion. And it works. We all get to promote together. It's better that way. And so it's just so nice. And then, so like, that's how you're going to get your paychecks from It Works is going to be in those ways. The other money that you can make is cash, by getting products to sample out to people. So like if you buy keto coffee and someone wants to try one, you can let them try one for $5. You make $5 and they get to try the coffee. Like if you have a wrap and somebody wants to try a wrap, they can buy one for $25. You get $25. They get to Tone, Tighten, and Firm by tomorrow, pretty much. So like that's the bomb. And there's so many people, especially like people that have no idea what the wrap is. They want to try it right when you talk to them. So if you're like talking to someone, and you're like, oh yeah, I do this thing, it works. And they're like, what is it? Like, well, this is what it is. This is what it does. It's really cool. I love it. Like it helped my back so much. And then they're like, oh, that's so cool. And you're like, yeah, I have one in my bag. It's only $25 if you want to try one right now. And they're like, oh, well, how would that go? And you're like, well, I mean, there's a bathroom right there. Like, we just go in there and I just put it on you and then we'd be done. It takes like 1 minute. And they're like, oh, well, I have $25. So then you just go do it and it's real fun. But just make sure you get their phone number because you're going to want to like do the after pictures like and so like but it's really easy and there's so many people. Like I've wrapped people at Walmart at the gas station. It works, has magnets that you can put on the side of your car that say like crazy wrapping and stuff like that. They'll put your phone number on it for you and stuff. I think they're like $16, but I've had one on my car. And I went to the gas station one time and not only did a lady buy $200 of my wraps out of my bag because I randomly had them with me, thank God. But she signed up as a loyal customer before we left the gas station too.
Oh, wow.
So like, so like there's like little random things like that, just like having it out there. It's all we do marketing and education. We do advertising and education. Like our job is to get the word out there about what we have. And then when people want to use it, we just help them use it the right way, or we help them figure out like which thing they actually want to use. Cause like some people think they want, some people think they want shake mix, but really they need greens. Some people think they want an energy drink, but really they need greens. Like we all need greens mostly. And so it's hard. Like we just have to help people pick out what they really need and stuff like that. And then, so now it says I have 2 minutes left. So I'm just going to say the last thing is stay connected. Team pages, upline, ask questions. Do it. Talk to us. Me, her, other her, all of us. That was it. That's the last one. Talk to all of us. We got so many things. I'm like, we got an eSuite training. We got product combos in the team page. We got the Dream Team How-To team page. We got We Are Legendary team page. We got all the things here together. Okay, that's it. Oh yeah, the last cool thing, I guess I'll just say one more cool thing, whatever. The owner of the company, the CEO, his daughter, Cammie, tried to be a distributor, right? So she works for corporate now instead of the distributor side. When she tried to be a distributor, she did not sign up a customer or a distributor for 6 months. It took her 6 months of working her little tookus off to be able to sign somebody, okay? 6 months. Before she went to work for the corporate side of the company, she went Black Diamond all on her own and was making $100,000 a month from this business. It took her 6 months to sign her first person. 6 months. So like no matter what you think is going on right now, like greatness awaits you if you work your butt off. Like that's it. Like if you're willing to learn and you're willing to do things and you're willing to grow your mind, like your paycheck will grow with you. Because she'll tell you she's not even the same person that she was. She's grown leaps and bounds. She's changed, you know what I mean? She's just become like a better version of herself in so many ways. And $100,000 a month. Like she grew. Like here and just all in this just area of the soul. Like she just grew. And so that's just like growth. It's gonna cut me off. But like, do you have a question I could try to answer so fast?
No. Yeah, you pretty much, that was very helpful.
Okay. Yay! Just know, right before it cuts me off, like anybody that you help get started as a distributor before the end of the month gets to sign up